Hi, I'm Slavik with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Marzocco Linea Mini Connected Espresso Machine. Marzocco is a brand that needs no introduction in the specialty coffee space. They've been hand-building espresso machines since 1927, and they're known for their incredible styling and amazing quality. Marzocco's name is a homage to their home city of Florence, which is the birthplace of the Renaissance. And Marzocco is actually a statue by Donatello of a lion, and that's actually Marzocco's logo, is that lion. They're very proud of their Tuscan heritage and the fact that their machines are handmade and hand-built in Italy for almost 100 years now. To present the Linea Mini, I'm going to go over its feature set. I'm going to discuss some of the customizations that you can make on this machine, and then I'm going to demonstrate it by making a few drinks. So first, I'd like to discuss the colors and some of the customization options on the Linea Mini. Here I have 4 out of 5 of the standard colors. That's all I can fit on this table. The one that's missing is the yellow, and Marzocco previously made this machine in stainless, although in the last year or so, they've stopped doing that. Also, Marzocco every now and again will make a custom or a special edition machine. Past ones have been one in sapphire blue. Recently, we also have the Florentian green with beautiful standard wood accents. And coming up quite soon is also the Legacy Edition. So Marzocco introduces every now and again a limited edition Linea Mini, which are available for a short amount of time. The machine that I'm going to be brewing on is this white one right here, and this is the standard configuration. So the machine comes with the black plastic steam and hot water knobs, and also the paddle and the group cover here are black as well. And regardless of what color you get, this is the standard on the machine. Also, I'll point out down here, the standard feet are the kind of rubber feet. Some of the upgrades that you can do, some of the options that are available, and there really are a lot of them, is wood. And you can see these different machines here. This blue machine here has maple on it. This is from Pantechnicon, so this is a company that we deal with, and we've changed the steam and hot water knobs, and of course the group cover and the paddle and the portafilter to have that nice wood finish, which really gives the machine a different look and a very classy look. Also on this particular machine, the feet have been changed, and those are the Pantechnicon lift-off legs. It's an aluminum finish. It gives the machine also a classier kind of look. On the black machine here, we have walnut, same kind of idea, except it has walnut instead of maple, also from Pantechnicon. And on the red machine, we have a anodized aluminum finish. So this is still black, but it's a sturdier material and also gives the machine a kind of a different look. It's also available as an upgrade. Another feature that the 3 custom machines have is the rail, and this is just a cup rail that goes on top. It's attached with magnets, so it's super easy to install. Also gives the machine a different look, gives you a bit of an upgrade. Now let's go over the features of the Linea Mini. And the first thing I'd like to start with is the steam wand. This steam wand is actually standard since about 2020 here in North America. And what it is, it's a double-walled steel wand. So it doesn't have silicone inside, it's actually double-walled steel, and it's cool to the touch. So if I begin steaming, I can hold on to that wand and not burn my hand. It's a very cool feature, great steaming power. On the left, we have the hot water, and again, you just open this if you need hot water for a tea or for an Americano. When I make an Americano, I'll show you that feature in more detail. The machine features 2 manometers or pressure gauges. The one on the left is the pressure inside the steam boiler. Right now it's sitting at just under 2 bars, maybe 1.8 bars. That's the pressure that we have inside the steam boiler. This is a dual boiler machine, of course. So we have a separate boiler for steam and a separate boiler for espresso. And the manometer on the right measures the pump pressure. So when that's on, that should shoot up to 9 bars. This machine does have a rotary pump, and it is possible to plumb it in using an optional plumb-in kit. The water tank on the Linea Mini, it's in a bit of a clever spot. It's not at the top. It's easily accessible from the front. You just remove the drip tray, and it slides right out. And this has just a little cap. It's a dust cover. So you pour your water from a pitcher inside this container, slide that back in, and put your drip tray back into place, and then you're ready to brew. Now this is the connected version of the Linea Mini, so we can control it using an app, and let me show you how to do that. So this is the app, and you can see I'm connected to my white machine. It's actually quite simple to use. We have a few different options. Status basically tells me that the machine is on. I can turn it off here if I wanted to. Gives me my coffee boiler temperature, which is currently set at 92 degrees Celsius. In the settings, this is where we change the different parameters of the machine. I can change the temperature of my coffee boiler if I want to go up or down. And I can also turn on a pre-brewing function. It's kind of like a pre-infusion function. And the way that works is I basically go here, turn that on, save, and then I can set the different parameters. So pre-brewing on means how long does it brew for. I'm going to set this to just maybe 2 seconds. I think 5 seconds is too long. Save that. And then the next setting is after that pre-brewing, let's say it will brew for 2 seconds, how long does it pause for? And I have it at 5 seconds, and I'm going to leave that at 5 seconds. After that, we have the setting whether you want it in Celsius or Fahrenheit. I'm Canadian, so I'm used to Celsius. I'm going to leave it as degrees Celsius. And finally, the last setting is the auto standby, and that's really the eco mode setting. So this is how long the machine sits idle before it turns off to start saving power. So I have it at 30 minutes. That's not enough time for me. I'm going to raise it to 180 minutes. And I'll save that right there. And now the machine, I'll have 3 hours before it goes into power savings mode. The other settings are, of course, the auto on and off, and this is a schedule that you can set up. If you want the machine to turn on and off at certain times of day, you can set a 7-day schedule. This is also very cool because you can set the machine to be ready when you get up in the morning, so you can get that shot of espresso, get a really good start to your day. I'll just leave that off for the time being. And finally, you also have statistics, so you see how many coffees this machine has brewed. This machine is brand new, so I don't have any statistics here, but if you did, you would have some stats here. So now that we've seen the features, let's see this machine in action. Let's make some coffee. And the first drink that I'm going to make is a double shot of espresso, or 2 shots of espresso. And alongside the Linea Mini, I'm using the akin from Pratica. The Pratica has a 65 millimeter burr grinder, has beautiful grind quality, really fluffy grind. It's actually the same grinder. It's made by the Hemro Group, which is the same company that owns Marzocco. And this grinder is basically the same as the Marzocco E65S. It's a really awesome choice for a machine of this caliber. So I'll put my cups down. And again, the way we turn the pump on and off on this machine is very simple. I just move the lever all the way to the left. It's just a switch. It's not like a paddle or anything like that. You saw the 2 seconds of pre-brewing, so it brewed for 2 seconds and then paused for 5, and then it begins my full extraction. And of course, that rotary pump is very quiet. So you barely hear it. It's really a pleasure to use this machine. And I've got 2 lovely shots of espresso, and I'm going to give one a twirl and a taste. That's exceptional. So my second drink is going to be a milk-based drink. I'm going to make a latte, and La Marzocco is, of course, a unique company. They do things a little bit differently. Most machines, home machines, have the steam wand on the left-hand side, but of course, Marzocco has it on the right. So I'm going to purge the steam a little bit, make sure there's no excess water inside there. I've already ground and tamped my coffee. I'll put my mug down, and of course, this is a dual boiler machine, so I can steam milk and make coffee at the same time. And the steaming power really is strong. This pitcher that I'm using as well, this is a La Marzocco branded pitcher. It actually comes inside the box, so you get a nice 12-ounce pitcher inside the box as well. Stop my coffee. And then add my milk. And I've got a beautiful latte, which I'm also going to try. Very nice. Now for the last drink, I'm going to make an Americano, and I'm actually going to change the portafilter. I'm going to use a bottomless portafilter. So I like to do my Americanos water first, so I'll add the water inside my cup there. That sound is the pump coming on. It's the boiler refilling. I'll put my portafilter here. Now I want to just put a small disclaimer. Is this grinder is brand new, so I hope our extraction is good, but it could be messy. Sometimes bottomless extractions can be messy. But you can actually see it's not too bad. And I use the bottomless portafilter to get me a little bit more height because this cup is quite tall. But you can see we're getting a nice extraction and a lovely Americano. But I'm certain this will actually be quite good to drink. Stop it right there. And again, let's give it a taste. It's quite lovely. Now, one thing I just want to point out with Americanos, you saw that water that I put in there was extraordinarily hot. That's the water from the steam boiler. It's super hot. I actually like to add a tiny bit of cold water to my Americanos when I make them on a machine like this that doesn't have a mixing valve, and that makes them easier to drink right away. The Linea Mini really is an endgame machine for most people. This is the final upgrade. The machine has everything you need to be making cafe quality drinks in your home for a very long time. The dual boilers, the app connectivity, the incredible styling, and of course, La Marzocco's legendary reputation for craftsmanship and reliability. I'll also mention that we've shown you a few colors of this machine, but really the options are endless. iDrinkCoffee.com has built many custom machines with all sorts of different colors, different wood options. Sometimes we've even done plating like brass or copper plating on the machines. The options are almost endless. Please contact our sales team if you want more information about customizing a machine. And if you have any questions about the Linea Mini, the Anthem Pratica, or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out to iDrinkCoffee.com. We're here to help. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this about espresso machines, coffee grinders, and everything to do with coffee. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.